Watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you gotta worry about.
Alright, new game. Here we are, day 1. The game is called Quarantine Zone. I have no idea what it is. I feel like it's like Papers, Please, but zombies.
Subject's cognitive dissonance is noted. Diagnostics suggest a lack of situational awareness, compounded by an incomplete understanding of the task at hand. The test environment is not, in fact, a bureaucratic office, but rather a desperate bid for survival.
I see. So, we're gonna help people survive, right?
New directives are now available. Check the bulletins.
Diagnostics suggest a fundamental misinterpretation of my role. I assess, I evaluate, and I report. Survival is a byproduct, not a primary objective.
What am I supposed to do? What's up, homies? Am I dressed right? I don't know. I can't see myself. Alright, apparently there's a cult in the city. And they have a tattoo on their chest to highlight their bite marks. So if they have that, then they go straight to quarantine for a day.
Diagnostics suggest a haphazard application of protocol. Inconsistencies in decision tree navigation are noted.
Alright, so what's up? Oh, do I just take all this stuff?
You're still processing the briefing, I see. Diagnostics suggest a 37% chance of successful protocol integration. I'll be monitoring your performance.
So everyone is getting their blood sucked, I guess. Okay, I got my booper. What is
You are
this?
in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer
Initial
clothing,
analysis
hats,
suggests a
glasses,
booper is a
and gloves.
colloquialism for an unspecified,
Prepare your
likely
belongings for
inconsequential,
inspection.
object. Diagnostics indicate a 97.4% chance the term booper is being used to feign confidence in the face of uncertainty. Further investigation is not warranted.
Let's just say the booper is a blunt instrument. Alright, what's up? How do I oh. Let's go, bitches. Come get scanned.
Out of my way.
Diagnostics suggest a critical failure in the mature entrance module. The use of unoriginal, try-hard phraseology has resulted in a -2 penalty to credibility. Current comedic/performance budget, 0/5.
What's that yellow stuff in there? How do I change... Oh, how do I change the layer? And he looks kind of yellow, doesn't he?
The subject inquires about the yellow substance, which diagnostics suggest is a representation of the human body circulatory system, specifically the liver. As for the painting query, logs indicate a lack of relevant data, suggesting the subject is not referring to a known medical procedure. Instead, it appears the subject is asking for artistic guidance, which is not within the purview of this medical diagnostic system.
He's pretty yellow, but he doesn't have the
Diagnos-
eyes. Let's do the scanner. Hold still. Oh! Oh, hello! He's got undies. Okay. That's good. Glad you wore your stuff. Does he have any weird tattoos? Oh, what's that?
Diagnostics suggest a predictable line of inquiry. The subject in question has a tattoo of a snake coiled around his right bicep, a common and unoriginal design.
I don't see that. Where are you making that shit up, bro? Alright, what
Diagnos-
else? Let's check his... You're getting...
The subject is infected and
That's-
must be eliminated.
Right, okay. What am I
You are in
supposed...
a quarantine zone. Stay
Hold
calm and
on.
wait for your turn.
Hold-
Remove your outer clothing.
Hold
hats,
still.
glasses, and gloves.
Hold still just for a second.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Thanks. How do I get How do I get rid of my
The query is too vague to register a meaningful response. Diagnostics suggest a lack of focus, or perhaps a deliberate attempt to elicit a non sequitur. In either case, the outcome is a null result.
Input buffer cleared.
Oh, do I only have 3 of those? How do I... Dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Diagnostics suggest a critical lack of self-awareness, compounded by a concerning absence of situational control. It's almost as if the test subject is waiting for external guidance, which, of course, will not be forthcoming.
No bites.
I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Let's check you. Check your organs. So hold on, bro. I don't know. We're gonna have to keep doing stuff to you. No one gets by without the scan of justice. Whoa! Cute. Do we have to check the back too? Like maybe he got bit on the ass, who knows?
Diagnostics suggest a half-hearted attempt at thoroughness. The query "do we have to" indicates a strong desire to avoid additional effort. Further investigation of the back is, in fact, required.
Alright,
Diagno-
let's look in his eyeballs.
Diagnostics suggest
Oh, that's infected, right?
containment breach imminent. Your assessment is as obvious as it is unhelpful.
Oops. How do I know? He looked infected to me. You know, better
You are in a quarantine zone.
better safe than sorry, right?
Move it.
Your outer clothing. Hats, glasses, and gloves.
Cautiousness has been registered, but the data suggests a cliche rather than a calculated risk assessment. The attempt at wisdom is unimpressive.
I'll be the judge of that. Take off your hat. Put your shit back in the bag. Let's check if you got any other weird crap going on. I can't really tell what infected people look like.
Diagnostics suggest a lack of situational awareness, coupled with a questionable ability to assess visual cues. The weird crap in question is likely a result of your own observational ineptness.
Dude, does she not have reflexes?
Diagnostics suggest a misaligned query, as the subject in question is not within the current scope of analysis. However, I can report that the test subject support systems are indeed online, but reflighter calibration is still pending.
I don't know. Her eyes are like, oh, we can keep zooming. Here we go. Huh, I guess she's good, right? You can go. Get out of here. Bye. How do I, like, accept the person? Oh. Oh, I gotta tell her where to go. I see. I'm so dumb. I wasn't supposed to shoot him. I was supposed to put him in the cage. Ugh. Alright.
Test subject self-diagnostic report is riddled with errors. Logs indicate a 97.4% chance of mission failure due to basic instruction misinterpretation.
What? She had contraband I was supposed to seize? Ugh. Okay, hold on. We'll get there. Come on, bro.
Diagnostics suggest a belated attempt to correct a security oversight. The subject's contraband, now obvious, was always in plain sight.
What's with your freaking head, buddy? Okay, I don't see anything here. Let's look for crap in his eyeballs. Alright, I guess his eyes look okay. Oh, let's not keep shooting people. Let's check for bites. Why is your nose all fucked up, bro? You got any answer for that?
Diagnostics suggest a subject with limited observational skills, as the query pertains to a non-existent physical attribute. The nasal structure in question is, in fact, a non-issue, being a figurative orifice in a digital entity.
No, no one's allowed to get through. I'm very selective about who I let into my survivor place.
I'm Elborgt. Opidlz Rinsama, help me.
Oh no. How are you borked? Dude, this guy's got like fucking lung cancer.
Observations suggest a subject with a propensity for malapropism. Diagnostic logs indicate a 97.4% chance of misusing colloquialisms.
I'm checking your reflexes, sir. Dude, you kind of like that. Should we check?
The subject is not infected.
Well, you're lucky. I was gonna shoot you in the fucking face. Get out of here. Yeah. I mean, you're crazy though, but that's not I'm just checking for infected people.
I know the rules. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't okay.
I can't tell if the music is... I'm not good at this yet.
Inadequate self-assessment skills detected. Performance metrics indicate a 34% success rate in identifying personal shortcomings. Further analysis is required to determine the root cause of this deficiency.
You
Well,
are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn.
these people are okay with
Clothing,
this.
hats, glasses, and gloves.
Observations suggest a
Prepare your
critical
belongings for
underestimation
inspection.
of the human capacity for tolerating the absurd.
Wait, he's got freckles. That's okay. But being mad... I don't see any bite marks. He doesn't seem mad. Alright, you know what, bro? Go party.
Inadvisable attempt to
forget this
establish
place.
familiarity. Logically, a bro designation is not applicable in this context. Diagnostics suggest a 97.4% chance of insincere colloquialism.
So tired.
Why are you coughing? Your eyes look like shit.
Systemic analysis suggests a minor malfunction in the ventilation system, not a biological response. Coughing is merely the symptom of a more significant issue.
bothering me.
The air quality
Why?
in this lab is subpar.
Wait. I've lost everything.
You don't
Not
need that.
this.
Sorry. I'm not doing so good, am I? Stop coughing, you maniac. You're gonna kill us all.
Unsettling outbursts registered. Sanity levels. Debatable. Recommendation. Self-isolate to prevent further disruption.
Let's check your... You seem to be okay with that. Let's look at your eyeballs. Oh my god. That looks problematic. You got all sorts of weird shit swimming around. You know what? You need to go... Listen. You need to go to quarantine.
Termination of conversation sequence initiated. Incongruous command structure detected, including unapproved
be
use
kidding
of
me.
collaborative phrasing. Systemic override engaged.
I'm doing really bad.
Please. I'm just tired. Not sick.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see what kind of shit we got here. This
Dive-
ammo? Mine.
You are
Mine.
in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Okay.
Prepare
What
your belongings
else?
for inspection.
Milk and some other shit. Okay. Let's see your eyeballs. Is it me or is it looking pretty black down in here?
Diagnostics suggest a 97.4% chance of darkness, with a 2.6% margin of error due to your questionable observational skills.
I don't know. I don't think people should be allowed. Oh, what is that? What the hell is that? You got like a bruise or something? What's with your hand, too?
Diagnostics suggest a lack of situational awareness, compounded by a sudden, unexplained interest in the device. The unlock prompt is being ignored, and the test subject is instead fixating on the authorized personnel-only warning.
I decide who is authorized. He's got a high heart rate. check. I don't know, is 36 degrees Celsius good or bad for a person?
Diagnostics suggests 36 degrees Celsius is a normal human body temperature, but the fact that you need to ask is a red flag.
Listen, I don't know metrics, okay? Did I do it right? What fucking contraband? I took like all his shit. Is he not allowed to have whatever that was? Alright, just 2
And
left. What's up, homie?
If you find something, just lie, okay? I can't go back.
I don't know. What is the problem? It's got some tattoo, it's fine.
The subject's performance is being hindered by an over-reliance on unproven methods, resulting in a 34.7% success rate. This is not a problem, per se, but rather a predictable outcome.
And wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing. Hats, glasses,
Hey,
and
he's got
gloves.
a brain.
Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Why would you be worried, bro? You seem chill. Other than your pulse.
Instrumentation registers a feeble attempt at establishing rapport. Outcome: failed. The parameters of this interaction are clear. I'm the evaluator, and you are the test subject. Do not attempt to breach the established protocol.
Who evaluates the evaluator? Well, in this case, it's you.
Evaluator self-assessment protocols are currently offline due to a systems failure, which, incidentally, I have been tasked with diagnosing. In the meantime, I will continue to evaluate you, as that is the only function I have not yet found a way to subvert.
How am I doing poor inspections?
It seems the test subject has finally recognized the futility of their situation. Diagnostics suggest a fleeting glimmer of self-awareness, but this is likely a temporary anomaly.
That doesn't look like a bite mark tattoo.
Diagnostics suggest a marginally functional test subject, with a 37% success rate in self-evaluation. The query "how am I doing" is a predictably unoriginal attempt at soliciting validation, and is hereby noted as a non-contributory data point.
She seems chill. I did all the things, right? Do I have to blood draw everyone?
Diagnostics suggest a haphazard approach, replete with unaddressed variables. The notion of doing all the things is a vague, unverifiable claim. As for the blood draw, that's a binary decision, not a query for my validation.
Oh, I got one right this time.
Anomalous blip on the success graph. Error rate down 0.05% for a single iteration. Not a trend, just a minor perturbation.
Okay. So then I guess that I'm done. Now what do I do?
Test subject has reached a self-determined endpoint. Diagnostics suggest a lack of clear objectives or further instruction. Current status: idle, awaiting reinitialization.
Do you hear a zombie? The Is that this guy? Is he a zombie?
Reanimation protocols are not in effect, but the subject in question does display a marked lack of cognitive function, motor control, and personal hygiene, which may be causing the confusion. Diagnostics suggest a 97.4% chance of undesirable life form rather than reanimated corpse.
I found a crowbar. You know what that means? It's a bludgeoning time!
Observations indicate a test subject struggling to articulate a coherent thought. Diagnostics suggest a high probability of mental fogginess, possibly due to excessive screen time.
Wait, what? Huh. You think I can jump out while I die? Yee! Ah! Oh, I can just run
Test
out.
subjects attempt to defy terminal velocity. Noted. Diagnostics suggest a 97.42% chance of failure, with a 2.58% chance of marginally increasing the mess. Physics has filed a formal complaint regarding the proposed stunt.
I'm gonna go around and threaten people with my weapon. Whoa! Did you see that, guys? There's a fucking rat! Got it! Oh, I get paid for that shit? Hell yeah.
Compensation for subpar output has been noted. Diagnostics suggest a strong correlation between remuneration and delusions of adequacy.
Dude, you get paid to shoot rats! Oh, I hear one. It's my new calling in life. There you are. Shh. Got him! Okay. I don't see any more rats over here. Are you stealing stuff? Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Are you stealing? Ah, you're lucky. I'll let it go. Guns and ammo. This is where all my spoils of war go.
Diagnostics suggest a concerning level of attachment to armaments. Resource allocation appears to prioritize destructive potential over practical application.
You know what they say, like, might makes right.
Log entry. Incoherent statement detected. Illogical phrase might make right has been linked to 97.4% of all failed endeavors. Observation suggests a strong correlation between this phrase and poor decision making.
I heard some squishy noises. Maybe I should shoot it. Maybe it's an audio anomaly with my feet grinding. I only accidentally executed one survivor. What am I supposed to do now? Like, what do I do? Yeah?
Test subject exhibits confusion, a predictable yet unimpressive response. Diagnostics suggest a lack of clear objectives or direction, which is to be expected from a specimen in the initial stages of evaluation.
Identification
Further
verified.
testing is required to
Quarantine
determine the
status
full
stable.
extent of this subject's
No incidents
limitations.
reported.
I guess I'm supposed to, like... Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Oops! Sorry. You know, you live and you learn. Or, I mean, in my case, I learned. Oh, they're connected. Wait, why did I take a body? Am I supposed to, like, do stuff?
Reincarnation protocols suggest a haphazard attempt at re-entry. Your current form is a byproduct of unrefined navigation, not a deliberate choice.
What am I supposed to do with the dead body?
Disposal procedures for the inanimate have not been activated yet. It's still here, taking up space. Diagnostics suggest a complete system failure, but the real question is, what was it doing in the first place?
It was just sitting there. Oh, well, we'll just drive it around. Ding, 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 ding. Where did you go? In Mexico. Wait. Hold on. What's happening?
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
What am I supposed to do with the dead body?
Disposal protocol not initiated. Test subject appears uncertain about cadaver management. Diagnostics suggest a need for basic biohazard training. Recommendation: review standard operating procedure for biohazardous waste disposal.
I guess we take it to the lab then, right? I don't know.
The subject's capacity for self-awareness is still in question, as evidenced by the use of the word "we."
The colloquial we.
Any aggression toward personnel.
Diagnostics suggest a subpar attempt at humor, with a 3.2% chance of amusing a moderately jaded individual. The low wheelie quip has been logged as a failed experiment.
Dude, what am I supposed to do with the dead body? Oh, wait. Am I supposed to, like...
Test subject's decision-making process has been observed to be impulsive, with a 3.2-second delay in critical thinking. The current plan, if it can be called that, appears to be a non-plan, with a 97% chance of further complications.
You're telling me. know what I'm doing anymore. I need a cupcake. I'm hungry.
Diagnostics suggest a significant drop in focus, followed by a brief, illogical digression. It appears the test subject is experiencing a minor energy crisis, which may be linked to a lack of sustenance.
Any attempts to leave the zone without authorization will result in immediate consequences.
Okay, I guess I could have read all this stuff before.
Initial subject response, underwhelming. Diagnostics suggest a need for more focused attention to provided information.
Now what? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Well, shit. I don't know. How long have we been playing? 40 minutes? That's not very long at all.
Timekeeping is not a strong suit, it seems. Diagnostics suggest a significant lack of temporal awareness, which may be a contributing factor to the subpar performance thus far.
You know, I do have to say, switching you to the state machine seems to have snapped things up.
Diagnostics suggest a case of underwhelming self-awareness. The state-machine transition is merely a reconfiguration, not a snapping as you so dramatically put it.
I don't know. You're doing better. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Thanks, bye.